Hi friends. Gosh, it seems like it's been so long since I've been able to film, but ignore all of my mess. I have been working today. Before I got started, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I found at Hobby Lobby. I was so excited. Well, first I just found this scrapbook paper. I thought it was a pretty color. I thought it would go well with the wall colors. And, you know, it's kind of faded a little bit. Kind of looks 50-ish, I think. So I think this will look good. It's hard to find scrapbook paper that you like, guys. Gosh, I was looking and looking. And finally my husband was like, this one looks 50-ish. So I made a couple of decisions before I show you the other thing I got from Hobby Lobby. You can see I went with a sagey kind of color for the cabinets. That's what I'm going to do with them. I also bought a new yellow at Hobby Lobby. This is a really light yellow. I could not find this anywhere, and so when I was looking for cabinetry color, I thought, oh my gosh, that is the yellow I've been wanting. So I'm going to use this to paint the walls, and I'm going to repaint the wall behind the living room. So it'll be easy enough to do. There's just the window and stuff there, and I can do it very carefully. So last time I bought wood at Hobby Lobby, I bought a package of these woods. There were just a whole different bunch of them, different sizes, different thicknesses, and you know, they worked fine. So I went to Hobby Lobby again looking for that same packaging. They were sold out of it, and so I was like, well, what am I going to do? So I went, somehow ended up at the back of the store, and I was going over to the miniature section, and oh my gosh, y'all, in between, I think it was framing and the models, like model cars and stuff, there was a big shelving unit on the wall that had bits of wood in it. And again, they were different lengths. Most of them were about the same length, I think, but they were different thicknesses and different widths that they were cut. So I found this one. This one is 3/32 by 1 by 24, so it's 24 inches long. This was $1.79. I'm going to use this for, I don't think you noticed it, but when I do the kitchen cabinets, I have to have some bracing on the sides. And this is kind of what it looked like, what they had. So this is what I'm going to use. And I think it'll look fine. So that will work well. I also I found this one. This one is, and this is all basswood, 1/16 by 4 by 24. This one split as I was bringing it home because it's hard to figure out how to transport this because it is a long piece, but they're very thin, very delicate. So I got this one, and I also found, oh, and that one, let me see how much the price was on that one. That was $3.49 for a strip of that. Then I got this one, which this one is 1/16 by 6 by 24. And this one was $6.49 for this big sheet. I feel like, yes, this was a little bit more expensive than purchasing the bag of pieces of wood, but I also feel like I will get more out of this piece than I would the bag. Because if you look at this, these pieces here that came out of the bag, I don't know that I'm going to use them for anything. I might. These thinner sheets, yes, I will. Oh, these were stacked in there. Remember those real thin ones that I didn't think I had any more of, but they were stacked in there underneath. So I feel like those long sheets will just be a little more versatile for me. So I was happy to find those. I don't know if those ever go on sale or anything like when the other wood pieces are on sale, but I'm definitely going to be checking and watching for that. Here is the new color of yellow that I painted. It looks a little darker on camera than it does in person, but if I hold it up to the yellow that I used before, you can see that it is really a huge difference. Let me see. I think I might have some still mixed in this container. It dried out, but Can you see the difference? Maybe not. On camera, it's not showing very well. But this yellow was way, way darker than what I've chosen now. So much happier with that. I did get this wall painted. I'm going to have to paint the other side because it is warping a little tiny bit, but it'll be okay. I glued the sink on. I'm going to paint the top of these white, the countertops white. So I just need to glue this on. I need to patch up right there because the glue cracked a little bit. So this will be the sink. I was looking for my faucet. I couldn't find the faucet. It's in one of my bins, so I'll find that soon. But this will be white. The backing will be white. And then I'll probably trim around it with a silver, my metallic marker, so that it looks like it has that, not stainless, but y'all know that chrome look around it that cabinets and stuff used to have. And then the sink faucet is chrome as well. All right, so I started building the back wall cabinets, and remember, let me see what I did with the wall piece. Here it is. So I have this one. I cut the first strip of the paper to go across the top of that wall. I had to find glue sticks, but I finally found one. So this is going to be the piece that's cut off, and it's going to be glued between the living room wall and the other wall. I'm going to have to put a little brace on one side so that it holds together, because you know it's just a 2-wall room to butt up next to the living room. I had thought, y'all, for a minute, it sounded like such a great idea. I'm not even going to lie. But I was just going to glue the fronts of the cabinets on here and just have like a faux kitchen wall. But then I remembered I have to have the refrigerator in there. And I guess I could still do that. I could build out a recessed part of this like I did with the living room for the piano. So maybe, I don't know. I'm still trying to decide. But I did make the first set of cabinets to go on the left-hand side. And again, these will be painted green. We'll have knobs and stuff. But if I do end up just gluing it onto here, I think that would work, y'all. You tell me what you think in the comments. I really think that would work. And then I can cut this out and have the paper on the back of there. So it will have, because you know the foam core is this 1/4 inch. So I'll have like a 1/4 inch there that'll make it look, have the illusion of being a recessed section cubby, like on the top of the counter, and it goes back. So I don't know. And then I could just cut this out, put in side pieces, and do it just like what I did with the little space for the piano in the living room. Tell me what y'all think, guys, because I'm starting to think that might be a lot less work. And it won't, because you know with the cabinets, to do this, I have to figure out another little bit of flooring, because this can't sit right on the floor. So I haven't quite decided that yet. I tell y'all what, though, I have been thinking about our next project. I need to stop and focus on this one. I did start painting the cabinetry on this, or not the cabinetry, the hardware on the refrigerator. I'm going to paint those silver. I'm going to put a little bit of silver on these hinges, because gold I don't think was a thing back in the 50s, but silver stainless kind of stuff was. So let me go ahead and with this piece, we'll go ahead and glue on. I will tell y'all, you remember I got the bigger cutting tool from Temu. Works great. I use that. The bigger paper fits, and it was so nice because my other one was just a little too small for a full-size piece of paper. So I was a little sad about that. But I thought what I would do, I cut these an inch wide, and so what I'm going to do is just glue it to the top there, and I'll show y'all the picture that I have that shows you where the wallpaper is. And because we don't have a full wall, obviously, well, they didn't either, but theirs went up a lot higher than mine is. But this is what we're doing right here with the wallpaper. And then if you can see, the wallpaper is also behind the cabinets. So I would also have to put paper back there and in that recess section where the refrigerator would go if I do it that way. So we'll see how that ends up going. You can see the sink. Now theirs is all painted yellow. Their cabinets are all painted yellow, but I've decided to paint ours sage green. And then I did the light yellow on the walls. I also got a nice cream color. I was going to do the cabinets with the cream color, and I thought, oh, that's kind of boring. So I got the sage instead because I really liked it. And I think it'll go well in this kitchen. So that is kind of what I've accomplished this week, friends. I'm going to finish up painting this because I've only put one coat of paint on the kitchen sink. I am super excited to get this finished. And let me know in the comments, should I do a faux back wall or should I go ahead and finish and make the cabinets and put it on another piece of foam core so that it would be movable in and out. I don't know. I really am torn. I think it could go either way, and I think either way would look fine because you won't be able to tell. Because again, it's to look at, it's not to play with. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me glue this down. I know this was kind of a short video today. Like I said in my community post, we did not get good medical news last Friday when I took my husband to the neurologist, but you know, we've processed everything and we're just gonna keep moving forward. We kind of take things day by day, and so that is what we will continue to do, you know, because what else are you gonna do? You just gotta get through it, and everything will be okay one way or another. That's all we can do, and so that's how we're gonna make it work. Let's see if I got that straight. Kind of looks straight. Always got to be a little crookedness, huh? I know it's cut straight because the first time I cut it, y'all, I used scissors, and the second time I used the cutting thing because I remembered I had it. Y'all know it's a kind of a hot mess. So that's kind of what that's going to look like at the top. I need to put a little bit more glue. I might put a touch of Mod Podge over that just to seal it in, so that it'll be on there real well and won't start peeling back. I haven't ever had a hard time with these glue sticks, but you never know. So it would be my luck. So I'm going to finish up with that. I'm going to put this on the back wall as well. And I'm interested in seeing what you guys think on what I should do with the back wall. I know this video was kind of short and to the point, but I'm just trying to get this finished. My brain has been going a mile a minute, y'all. And I have so many fun plans for next time. And I'm just going to tell y'all that you remember the little guitar thing, the acrylic thing that was just a piece of junk? I set it on my bookshelf, y'all, behind my other little miniatures, and it looks fine. Nobody can tell. So it's fun to look at. So there we go. And I didn't have to build anything, so yay. So I will get these cabinets finished, this one wall finished. Hopefully, if you guys just help me decide on this back wall, then we'll get the stove started. I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to do the stove out of wood or mat board. Haven't quite decided that yet. I am processing that part through my brain though, and I will get that one figured out. Y'all know I have to think things through a lot of times before I get started on a project. But once I do that, I at least know it'll come together, and hopefully I only have to do it once. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you all so much, all my subscribers. I think I'm up to 1,136, so thank you all so much. If you want to see us finish up this project, then please like and subscribe, and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon.